Hello buddy, this is Gamer45 and welcome to Doom 2 Head on Earth on the PlayStation 4. Previously we've beat the Ultimate Doom for the PlayStation 4, we've done that last time, and now it's time to move on to Doom 2 Head on Earth. This was like the awesome sequel that came initially, that's like a year after. And I prefer this game over the first one. Like I said this in a previous video, but just over the new content it added. Level design wise, it's probably worse for the most part compared to Doom 1. But I just love this game a lot more. So we're going to get straight into this. We've got 32 levels in this game. There's all one big long list this time instead of actual episodes. I mean, the game looks pretty much exactly the same. There's a few new textures, a few new other sort of things thrown in, but for the most part it looks exactly the same. But with the addition of a new weapon and a few new enemies. The new enemies, and I said this in a previous video, but they seriously affect the gameplay of Doom. Each enemy is completely different to what we've seen so far in their own ways. Like I said, enemies like the Imp, the Cacodemon and the Baron from the first game, they have a very similar attack, which is literally throw a single fireball. But with new enemies like the Revenant, they have a new catch to the fireballs because they are homing, so they follow you. Enemies like the Mancubus, they shoot two at a time. You've got the Arachnotron and the Chain Gunner that will constantly fire at you unless you're out of sight or they've been attacked. The Archvile that resurrects enemies, the Lost Souls, or the Pain Elementals that spawn Lost Souls. So pretty much every enemy has got something new to offer that's been added in, apart from the Hell Knight. But still, even the Hell Knight is purely added in just to have an easier version of the Baron, because the Baron's HP is just too much for like a regular encounter at least. Anyway, we're pretty much done with level 1. I like this level, and I like that track as well. It's probably the most common Doom track, and we're going to hear this a lot when we play through the Master levels, because it seems to be the placeholder for most of the Master levels, because they all take place on level 1. But I do love that track, and I said I love the level as well. And I forgot to grab the secret where the two imps come out of at the end. That's the secret I missed. I can't believe I didn't grab that. I'm too busy talking about Doom 2. Okay, this level can actually be a bit difficult, especially if you're playing it for the first time, because there is a lot of shotguns, and we're going to use the shotgun from now on because there's plenty of ammo. It's also the famous level to finally give us the SSG. There's no messing around in Doom 2, they give it to you literally on the second level. Don't try to hide the fact there's a brand new awesome weapon added into the game, and of course it is, in my opinion, the best weapon out of Doom, but the whole history of Doom. Yes, the BFG is stronger and really satisfying to use, but the SSG, you just can't beat it. And here she is. And now this is the gun that I'll be using for 90% of this Let's Play. We've got to be careful here, we've got to have teleporting enemies behind us. Let's go and set this trap off. So this level is 90% shotgun, guys. Here come the ones that teleport back here. Did not need the health kit, but we should be okay for health. It's not that much of a difficult level when you know what you're doing. Especially after you've had years of experience on playing other WODs out there and other map sets that are just insanely difficult compared to what Doom 1, 2 and even Final Doom was. Like, stuff like Hell Revealed is just so much tougher, and they're not even the hardest. It's far from the top of being the hardest enemies or WODs to play. What was that imp that woke up? He should not have woke up yet, I don't think. Because the imps were in here, but when I was in there grabbing the Mega Armor, I heard an imp wake up, which is a bit weird. I think it must be the imps down here. I'm not sure why he actually woke up there. I've had this quite a few times when we're playing random levels on the PlayStation 4 where a random imp or a demon or something would be woken up when I'm nowhere near the area, which in normal PC version would never have woke up then. The famous trapped shotgunner. Now I was quite interested to learn that shotgunner only actually became trapped in the later version of this map, apparently. In the earlier versions he was not actually trapped. So I don't know why they even moved the position of the shotgunner or the wall or whatever they did to make him actually be trapped in the wall. So these are the imps that woke up. Maybe they do wake up normally, I don't know. It just seemed weird that they only heard me in that one room compared to everywhere else I've been. Because this level's very open, and you can pretty much... So this whole area here is all open. You can't have really any deaf enemies here without waking up. If you shoot even in the starting area. And just to top this level off, we got another room for the shotgunners. There's like 6 in here? 5. And we're done. That was that level. I said a lot of people love that level. I like it. I don't think it's the best. Same goes for this level. This level's it's alright. It's a fun enough map. Get the first new exclusive Doom 2 enemy here. Well, not exclusive just to Doom 2. The game it was introduced into. And of course, it's the fan favourite. The one that everybody loves. Where they really got to show how great they were in Plutonia, along with the Revenant. Of course, that's the chain gun guy. They don't mess around either, they just give you like a room full of them here. Where they put them below you like that, where they just snipe off your health instantly. That could have been stupid, but I'm somehow alive still. Played this room pretty stupid and how it should really be played or dealt with. So we literally get 2 chain gunners up here. I think there's like 6 down here, 3 on either end, so it's 8 already, plus the one that teleports in over here, that's 9, so they really don't mess around with the chain gunners. They want you to suffer from them instantly, as soon as we meet them. Okay, I missed that by a mile. I'm actually going to get that later when I've got more health, so I can get the full soul sphere benefit. Okay, I fell off again. There's enemies behind here. So I do like this level. It's a fun level. I keep falling off. It's alright. Check these enemies. See, the first 2 levels are mostly hit scanners. Where are you? There should be 2 zombie men and 2 shotgunners in each one of these, plus an extra chain gunner in this one over here. Because the other chain gunner teleported. To where that was. Okay, so let's grab this now. And grab all this stuff. And kill the chain gunner and the shotgunner that's left. Oh, damn it. Really? There goes my perfect health. Backpack. Let's see if we can grab any more stuff. I mean, it's not really necessary, but might as well do it anyway. We don't have any sort of challenging levels for quite a long while yet. And even the challenging levels are not that bad anymore. I completely missed that. I am really failing today. At the most basic of tasks. Can I press this please? Why was it working? And they're dead. We're getting closer in this map. How did that work? It hit the guy behind. Okay, let's not screw this up, because you shouldn't screw it up, because it's not even meant to be something you can screw up. It's just given to you. I'm screwing up the most basic of platforming today. And then we have this level, which is a fun level. Another level that's actually got a lot of hit scanners in it. How did you still hit me? A lucky shotgun pellet must have come around that corner. I kind of like these shotgunners behind the pillars here. Come in, where you gone? Kill them guys later when they kill the hit scanner. Really? Plenty of goodies here. Plenty of stuff. Let's grab this. The small trap here, not a hard one. But I still managed to take damage. Okay, where's the Spectre? Okay. There you are. He kind of blends in there. Only barely though. Neat little area, I like this. It's actually, I think this is the first time it's shown off in the Doom level. I can't remember any other levels that show off like this light sort of effect where you actually turn the lights on. It's something you rarely actually see as well. I think it's a little neat effect, I like that. A nice little crate maze, there we go. But you can't get lost in this one. That switch turns the lights off in there. You can actually turn the lights off as well. Okay, the hardest part of the level now. 4 chain gunners with a trap. And another chain gunner down here with a Spectre and a shotgun guy. And another Spectre. And we're pretty much done now. This is the way you load that up. The final enemy behind the door and done. The focus, fun map. Now we've got the waste tunnels, which is probably the hardest map yet. We start getting the tougher enemies now, so we've got the Cackle Demons and the Hell Knight, so awesome stuff. This is a fun level as well. It's got a different sort of design to what we've seen in the first few maps in this episode. Japanese imp traps though. Even this door's a trap. So I'm actually going to clear out the rest of this room first, because there's like 3 chain gunners over here. And a whole bunch of imps down here. This is the level we get the plasma gun as well. Where are you shotgunners? Are we getting them guys later? Okay, I missed that somehow. I'm still missing everything. And there's that blue key, but we just can't grab it yet. And here's the plasma gun. This level has quite a lot of health on it as well. There's 2 soul spheres. It's like a berserk actually hidden behind the soul sphere as well in this area. This is also like the most chilled track for Doom like ever. This is also the same MIDI track that's used on Downtown. And this makes the level seem so relaxing. Like when you look at like Doom 1, all the levels, or most of the tracks even in Doom 2 are really sort of fast paced. But this one you can sort of just relax with. I like it. I didn't like it at first, but I've grown to like it. Got a couple of mini traps here again. And here's this room, which I'm not going to grab this stuff yet because there's no point. There's that chain gunners behind one of these walls. And a whole room for the zombie men, yay. These are like the only zombie men on this level. All behind this cage. I think the zombie men are probably more rare in Doom 2 than they were in Doom 1. They sort of die out quicker, probably because there's more of a choice for enemies. Everyone's favourite Lost Souls. Then we have like 2 stuck together. There are chain gunners in this room, so you have to be careful. There'll probably be no sort of pattern with the episodes in Doom 2 because they're all different lengths. Like in Doom, when I was doing the Doom 1 video, I was done 3 at a time for most of the way. So I might do like 5 in one episode, 4 in the other, or 6 in one episode, I don't know. Just depends on the actual length of the video. So some of these levels can take probably like 15-20 minutes to complete, like level 15 Industrial Zone, that's actually quite a long map when you explore it all. But when you do like the other levels, some of them only take like 3-4 minutes to complete. Like dead simple. Anyway, that was the Hell Knight back there. First Hell Knight. And our first Cacos. How did I miss you? Okay, everyone dead. The Spectre spawned up here, or teleported up here, I heard him. Where are you? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Let's jump down the other side, make sure everyone's dead. I can't hear anyone. Now before I forget, because I will, let's go back and grab that soul sphere. And the berserk. Now, final thing to do is go home. I've not pressed that switch yet, but you can actually get there from that angle. And done. Now we've got the Crusher, which of course is famous for having the Crusher. And of course the Spider Masterminds on this level. And the Revenant. Oh boy, the Revenant. Arguably one of the toughest enemies in the entire game because of their speed and of course their homing missiles. If it's a big group of them, I find them more irritating to deal with than an Archfire or something. And this is also, I think, the first level to feature the Megasphere, which is right here. It seems really shocking seeing the final boss of Doom 1 literally on the 6th level. Literally, we're only 6 levels in and we're fighting this by the mastermind already. Although technically we don't actually have to fight him, we just gotta press the switch right here to kill the mastermind. But it's the 6th level and we're fighting the mastermind. So she'll just get crushed from now on, but she still can shoot you. And this is the famous room right here. Get a few shots in when she's completely trapped, because I think she survives this. And I can just see it in the wall. There we go, and she had a Hell Knight death sound for some completely odd reason. I'm not sure why her sounds are not in it. I think it's the same for the Arachnotron as well. They don't seem to have the actual death sounds. We'll be back here in a minute. Did he survive that, really? As this level just gives you stacks of power-ups again, I'm just going to grab this Soul Sphere now, even though I don't need it. Come on, let's alter it, please. Really? Good thing I still killed them. Each one of these has a cell in it. And let's kill this imp down here. Or did he die? No, he's not. We got a new trap waiting for us just outside the door. Ow! Must have broke the chain up early. I can see you. Now where's he gone? There he is. I saw him for a second and he sort of disappeared. We've got another chill track here for the music. This one sounds very similar to what we literally just had on. Okay, this can be a little nasty in one of these areas. Ow. Because you can instantly fall in here and die because you can't get out. There's no way out of this area. And then we have this bit, which if you didn't notice there, can be pretty annoying actually. Ow. Okay. Bit too impatient there. Got to start using the SSG for long distance. Our second Berserk, which I'm grabbing now because we already had that one there before. And a Mega Armor for whatever reason, because we just picked up a Mega Sphere. Let's climb this again. Don't fall in. Kill the Lost Soul first because he's irritating. And there's 3 Spectres here. Was only 2? Or did I kill 3? I killed 3, I must have killed 2 in one shot. Unless I completely didn't even notice I killed another one. Then we can go outside. I like this little outside area. I just miss the Doom levels that used to look like this. They're just so fun to play. All like them early sort of late 90s levels that people made, all their map packs and everything. They used to look like this. They were just so fun to play. Obviously now levels are so much more detailed and massive basically. When you look at something like these different map sets and mods that come out, they're now like ancient aliens and stuff like that. It's so different to this. I mean, of course, you still get the vanilla style map sets out there, and they're always fun to play. But mapping for Doom has come so far, and the standard and the barrier each year just goes up and up. Okay, these spectres down there are just literally sort of serve no purpose but to get in the way. I think we're done. I think that's everybody in this room. There should be a final guy left. And I think we're done with this area. So let's go back and grab the other megasphere in this area. 2 megaspheres, what's it, Soul Sphere, Mega Armor. It's like, this should be like the sort of stuff you get on like the final level, not the 6th level. Of course, we're going to be moving on to one of the most iconic levels in Doom history. Dead Simple. But we'll be doing that in the next episode. Dead Simple is a level I think is really fun to play for the first few times, and I still enjoy it now, but it's kind of lost its sort of gimmick after a while, if that makes sense. But it's a fun level, and it's by far the most challenging one yet. It's actually quite a difficult map if you're not prepared for it. So we'll get into that in the next episode, but now, until now, this has been Rockeye Gamer 45, and goodbye.